What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to TTP Sports, and my goodness, Ranger Suarez, he was legit tonight. Legit. A 97-pitch shutout, 4 hits allowed, and especially when you're going into a bullpen game tomorrow to finish off this series against the Pirates with a chance to sweep. That was something this team needed the most out of Ranger. And honestly, I would have taken 7 innings. I would have taken 6 innings out of Ranger. To go the full distance, complete game, 97 pitches, and not having to worry about using a single bullpen arm, that is more than enough for what this team needed for tomorrow. And especially, you're going to have the bullpen game tomorrow, then you're going to have the off day on Monday. That's huge. That is honestly huge to not waste any type of bullpen arms tonight, and just for Ranger doing what he did today. You just got to applaud that. You have to applaud that every single way. The man was on today. It was something amazing. And yet the Phillies did have a lot of more chances to tack on to the 3-0 lead, but with the way Ranger was dealing, didn't matter. It did not matter. You get a couple of home runs in the 3rd inning. Matt Vierling going to dead center field, his first career home run. Bryce Harper adding to the MVP totals. Hit a bomb to center field as well. Then you got Brad Miller just really dissecting the shift, saying, fuck it. I don't care about your shift. I'm going to go the other way. Made it 3-0. And you had your various chances, like I said, throughout the entire ball game to score. But hey, it does not matter. It kind of does. Kind of want to hit in those clutch situations. But I'm not going to be the Debbie Downer in this video, because this is a Ranger Suarez appreciation video. The man, honestly, through 7 innings, he only had, around 50-something pitches? Well, going into the 7th inning, he had around 50-something. I think it was around 52. Sadly, Brian Reynolds had to grind out an at-bat, which got him to the 70-pitch count to end off that inning. But still, to finish a ball game, complete game, with not reaching the 100-pitch count, man, that's fun to watch. That's like Greg Maddux-like. Greg Maddux-esque. I don't know why I'm trying to overcomplicate what the hell I'm saying, but you know what I mean. The dude was legit tonight. And that's definitely something this Phillies team needed. So, with this win, because the Braves won their game, the other half game last night. So the Phillies are back to within a game of the Atlanta Braves for first place. They are 81-74. The Braves, they're going to be playing later against the San Diego Padres. So if they lose, the Phillies will be a half game back, or if they win, they'll be right back to that game and a half mark. So like it's been the entire time. The Phillies control their own destiny. Win the games that you have in front of you. And they're on a 5-game win streak currently, and they have a chance tomorrow to sweep the Pirates. Going into that huge series against the Atlanta Braves, you control your own destiny. Win the games that you have. Do not worry about the Braves. That's what this team should be doing. We'll worry about the Braves when we play them this week. That should be the main focus. Win your game tomorrow, then we focus on the Braves. Yeah, just continuing over this game. Ranger Suarez with the low pitch count throughout the entire thing. 7 pitches, 6 pitches, 7 pitches, 11 pitches, 15 pitches. His highest pitch count in an inning was, I think, around 16 to 20. The dude was on. And the Pirates, they were being very aggressive, and that helped them. That helped them a lot. But hey, he'll take that any day of the week, and I can't be more excited for Ranger Suarez and what he has done today. And just going over Ranger Suarez in general, his entire day on the bump. 9 pitches, 4 hits allowed, 7 strikeouts, only 97 pitches total. And for what he's done on the season for this team, 7-5 record from basically going to the beginning of the season. Didn't start it on time because I think he was still dealing with COVID. Going into the bullpen, being one of our top relievers, then getting transitioned into the closer role, being good in that role as well, and then randomly being transitioned into the starting rotation, and him still continuing to put up the numbers that he's been doing. Man, Ranger, man, I just can't. Oh my goodness, it's unbelievable. So looking at his stats right now, he drops his ERA. His ERA was, I think, at a 1.58 going into this ball game. He drops his ERA to 1.45, and that's top 5 in baseball currently. He has a 7-5 record, 99 innings pitched total, and he has exactly a 1 whip. So man, he's been on. He's been on. And basically his only bad game was last week against the Orioles. And man, he pitched good. He's still pitching good. And I love to see what Ranger has been doing for this team. And just going to the rest of the lineup for this game, too. Matt Vierling, great spot in the leadoff today. 2 for 3, first career bomb. Gene Segura, not the best night. He still went 1 for 4 with a run scored. Bryce Harper, but still not getting much to hit. He's still getting on base. He got to walk, and he has the solo bomb in the 3rd inning. Gigi Realmuto, honestly, it felt like he had a quiet 2 for 4 because a lot of his hits, he had the infield single. It just felt like he had a solid day, just a very quiet day as well. It just felt like got Brad Miller getting an RBI later on in the ball game. He goes 1 for 4. Andrew McCutchen, he goes 0 for 2 with 2 walks, and it felt like every time McCutchen was walking as well, he was just like, he just knew the walk was coming. It felt like he wasn't getting anything to hit either. He just dropped the bat, go to first base. It was funny. Got Didi Gregorius going 0 for 3 in today's ball game, worked the walk as well. Ronald Torreyes goes 1 for 3 with a strikeout. And Ranger Suarez, in the 2 plate appearances that he had, he struck out and went 0 for 2. Team for runners in scoring position, the Phillies were 1 for 6, and they left 8 total players on base. And I really do want to find the pitch count total for each inning for Ranger Suarez. I know it was 96 total, but I want to find I don't think anyone's been putting that on Twitter yet, and I can't find anything like that on MLB.com. So I won't force it if anything, if I won't find anything, but just still. And Bryce Harper continuing to keep up those MVP numbers this season. His average is now at a 313. He has 34 bombs on the season, 82 RBIs, and an OPS of 1.056. And basically at this point, it's Bryce Harper's trophy to lose. It's his MVP to lose. And yeah, you got some other guys that are like Juan Soto with the September that he's having, the monstrous September, like putting up outwardly numbers, like comparing to guys like Ted Williams and stuff. The guy has been unreal. He definitely has. And Tatis, he's still definitely going to be in the mix. I think he's still like the runner-up favorite right now for the MVP award. So Bryce Harper, he's still the favorite, I think, according to Vegas. His odds have been growing every day into the favorite role. So basically at this point, it's his trophy to lose. And still, if you're thinking about how many more games are left in the season, there's only 7. And that's weird to think about. Just for how long this ride has been with the Phillies, and there's still a lot of games left. 7 is still a lot, and for how much meaning all these games are going to have down the stretch for this team, honestly, I'm still excited. Like I know, like I've been saying, like my hope is still like down in the gutter just because of what this team does with your emotions the entire year. But it's still like it's fun to have. It's fun to be a part of this type of energy again, even though I know what this team is at the end of the day. I still know what they are. They still feel like a mediocre ball club, but with the way the division has been, and now they're winning these ball games, and they're riding hot into this last game of the series, and hopefully they continue that hot streak into the Braves series. It's hopefully going to shape up for some exciting baseball down the stretch with these final 2 series, hopefully. But, when you go into Miami, the Phillies, that's their Achilles heel, so I'm not going to, expect the world out of this goddamn team. I'm just in that same standpoint. Take this team one single game at a time. Don't look too far ahead into the future. Stick to the present because you don't want all that stress about thinking, oh, what are the possibilities that they do this? They do this against the Braves, or they do this against the Marlins. But don't think about that. Think about the here and now. Think about this team after just one game at a time. Focus on tomorrow against the Pirates. You get your off day, and then you focus about the Braves. That's all you can do at this point. And right now, the Braves and the Padres are in their warm-up, so they're going to be starting pretty soon. So hopefully the Padres can take care of business and help the Phillies out. But, it's not guaranteed because, you got a good old friend in Vince Velasquez on the mound for the I keep saying the Pirates, the Padres. God damn. Man, as I say in every video where, I screw up something, my brain is melted because of this goddamn team. They keep bringing me back in. That's what they do. They keep bringing me back in. So, for tomorrow, it's going to be a bullpen game, and I think the broadcast said it's probably going to be Medina once again starting for the Phillies. I'm not entirely sure about that, so let's see what can happen. So, with the Phillies record, they're 81-74 now. So, basically, that means they're not going to have a losing season. The best they can do is finish 500, which if they win tomorrow, it'll be their first winning season in since 2011. So it's a long time coming for that, but it still feels weird in my honest opinion. But hey, I'm here every step of the way. You're here for 162, and I'm here for these final 7 games. And then basically looking at these final 7 games, I talked about the one that's going to happen tomorrow. You're going to have the off day on Monday. You got this huge series against the Braves coming up this week with your top 3 guys on the mound, Wheeler, Nola, and Gibson. Zach Wheeler on his day, it's still to be determined for the Braves because I'm assuming this entire series with the Padres, they don't know what their pitching rotation is going to look like, especially when you have that, weird doubleheader type of thing that happened yesterday. So I'm assuming the Braves really don't know what their pitching rotation is going to look like. And then for that final series against the Miami Marlins, you're going to have Ranger Suarez, most likely a bullpen game. And then Zach Wheeler is your guy that's going to be pitching the final game of the season. So, just for hypotheticals type of situation, say if the Phillies are down to the last game of the season and somehow they force, maybe a tiebreaker game, maybe they do get into something like that with the Braves. Aaron Nola, that's going to be the question mark. Who do you start that game? Because it's not going to be Zach Wheeler. He's pitching that final game. He's not going to be rested enough. Do you go with an Aaron Nola? Do you go with a Kyle Gibson? Do you go with a Ranger Suarez, for Christ's sake? That's something to think about, but still. One game at a time. One game at a time. I just like thinking about that scenario sometimes as well. But even though they gave me a lot of stress, it's fun to think about. You never know. It's goofy fun. It's definitely a goofy type of fun. So, I think that's going to do it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. What are your thoughts on this game? What are your thoughts on Ranger Suarez's performance and what he's provided for the team this year? Bryce Harper and his MVP race. I want to hear all those thoughts in the comment section below, so don't forget to leave those down there. As always, do not forget to drop a like on this video. Also, don't forget to check out the Painted Lines, which I'm a part of. Their links are down in the description below. Also, don't forget to check out the links to Broads Media, the Flyer.pod merch website, and also Flyers Nitty Gritty. All that good stuff is down in the description below. Check those out. And the most important thing you can do is hit that subscribe button. I will greatly appreciate that. Let's grow the channel, boys. Let's grow. Let's grow it. And I will see you next time.